Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, as you can see, the February community calendar has finally been released. So the first weekend of February we had a so-called Battle Point event, which obviously ended up as Heroes Unleashed. Next weekend we've got the Battle Points for reinforcements where they're 50% off. Following weekend is a Night Ops event. The weekend after is another Battle Point event for vehicles, and then a week after that, 1st and 3rd of March, we then have the map rotation for the Chosen One, which is where Clone Wars era maps will be on rotation during the whole weekend to celebrate the release of Anakin, the 501st Battalion, Coruscant Guard, and updates to Clone Trooper appearances. So the Chosen One update releases on the 27th of February, as sort of predicted. It was about 4 weeks after the hotfix, which tends to normally happen. Though one thing that is concerning is that there's absolutely no mention at all of the large-scale non-linear game mode, which has a lot of people saying, "Oh, the game mode's delayed, it's delayed," and all these other things. When there's obviously been absolutely no confirmation of it being delayed. I know obviously the Dark Ritual skin was delayed by a week. Coruscant Guard has of course been delayed by a whole month, 5 weeks after they were due to release. They are actually releasing then. Um, so where is it? Where is the Conquest large scale mode in this whole thing? Well, Ben Walk on Twitter did indeed say that they are releasing details of this in an upcoming community transmission, which is currently going through approvals. Now, obviously, all the transmissions have to go through approvals. It's a long process, and hopefully, we'll be able to get it shortly. I imagine either probably next week or the week after, possibly, but there's absolutely no details at all for it whatsoever, which, it is concerning. There's been a few things that have been delayed already. Could this be delayed as well because of other things being delayed and everything's been pushed back? But there's absolutely been no confirmation on this at all yet. So, to those of you who are saying it is delayed, 100% delayed, it's not. Stop saying that. It could very well be delayed. For all we know, it could. But the fact that there's been absolutely no confirmation yet, please don't say it is delayed. It could be. There's absolutely no reason to say it's not. But we just don't know yet, guys. It's not. It could be delayed, as I said. I've said it many times already. It could be, but it's not. I'm hoping it's not either. This is the most exciting piece of content for me in the coming, months and stuff, and what we've already had. This is what I've been looking forward to the most. And honestly, if they do delay this, I will be very angry. I'll be really upset because they've already delayed a bunch of stuff, and this mode we were hoping for the mode a little bit earlier, but they just pushed it right to the end, which is understandable. It's a large scale mode, and we're gonna wait and see what details are coming in the next few weeks. We know basically nothing right now, but yeah, basically there's been absolutely no mention in the community calendar at all. It is concerning. Hopefully it's not delayed. There hasn't been any confirmation on this at all. But again, there's events going on every weekend, which, I can understand, but kind of moving on from the whole possible delayed mode, events is another topic. I don't personally really enjoy events. I don't really care for reinforcements, battle point events. I don't really care for vehicle events either. Like the vehicles I don't pretend to really enjoy playing anyway. Battle point events for heroes, they're good, but obviously last weekend they really screwed up. It should have been 50% off heroes and it all normal, but instead there was this whole 9v9 thing turned to Heroes Unleashed, which was really frustrating, honestly, because I'm not a big fan of it. And the thing that annoys me the most about events is how regular they are. They are literally every single weekend, which some people may enjoy that, but honestly, I just think they're oversaturating it a little bit. There's not really a vast amount of type of events they can do. They can do battle point events for certain different things, Heroes Unleashed, Night Ops event, and all these things, but there's only so much they can do with these events, and I don't see why they need to keep putting them out every weekend, because there are some people who can probably only play Battlefront 2 on the weekend. Literally, that's all they can play, and they may just want to play the game normally, but if like some of the weekends they play is just always Heroes Unleashed, that can be very frustrating if there's battle point events, all these things that they don't get a chance to play the game on a normal sort of basis. I think they're oversaturating it. If they did an event once every other weekend, so every 2 weeks there's an event, fine, do that. But I think Heroes Unleashed basically every month isn't good. Um, and as I said before, I personally feel like they're oversaturating the events absolutely. So push them back to once every 2 weeks, and I think that's going to be a lot better. But events were fun to start with, I think, but again, they weren't really something that I was too bothered about. It's nice to have something different in the game, but I just hope that they can try and make it a bit more diverse and add a bit of longevity to it as well. Because if they keep doing events every weekend, people are just going to get bored of them straight away. Whereas if they push them back, people may actually have something to look forward to. Because a lot of people, there are people out there who love the Heroes Unleashed event. I'm personally not one of them, but there are people who look forward to it, and if they did that every month, then maybe people could get bored. They did it once every 2 months, sort of thing, and actually that's what can provide a lot of players with fun and all that stuff. Because I've seen people on Twitter all the time saying, "Oh, I'm not playing this weekend. I'm playing, because of Heroes Unleashed." So basically, I personally feel that events should be pushed back to once every 2 weeks instead of once every weekend, just to add a bit more longevity to it, make it a little bit more interesting, and therefore less boring. Um, the large scale mode it hasn't been confirmed to be delayed. It could be, but we just don't know yet. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. The community calendar is okay. Anakin's coming on the 27th of February. Um, but there you go, guys. It's a big update this month. Hopefully, we won't have the game mode cancelled. Not cancelled, sorry, but pushed back. We'll only find out in the next few weeks anyway, guys. But that's it from me. So thank you all very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the let me know what you think in the comments, guys. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and may the force be with you always.